Greetings and salutations. My name is Joshua Brett Ogburn. This is Full Sail University class on public speaking, week 2, the TED presentation. For my presentation that I chose to watch and to present upon is from Rory Stewart about the assessment of the situation that is currently going on in Afghanistan. Alright. Well, basically, from what I gathered from the speech is we are in a place that is too small for our big britches. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. We are trying too hard for a place that has too little. We have too much to give them, and they don't know what to do with it. What I mean by that was by the evidence he presented, such as us presenting $135 billion to a region which has a gross net profit of only $1 billion. That should be good, right? Wrong. Since we are no longer implementing the Lightfoot method or protocol basically to the area, which we are to do as little damage to their culture and how the natural balance is set up in the area, we have flooded it with all kinds of new ideas to corrupt the culture that is there and to cause instability to the region. The situation that is currently in Afghanistan is completely our fault. Currently, we have 130,000 active duty troops that are in Afghanistan, both U.S. and coalition forces, to suppress the Taliban threat. Okay. Taliban threat that has been secured since late of 2003. Why are we still there? Well, a good point is we are still trying to help. But with the Lightfoot method that we originally used in late 2001 and early 2002, where more schools were built, more health centers were built, more productivity was done with a very minimum amount of interference, well, what happened? We overstepped our bounds. We put too much money in a place that had too little. We literally kept pouring more and more water in a bucket that was too small. Is it saying that the Afghan people are inferior? No. Well, we're saying that we gave them too much they didn't know what to do with, which caused corruption, deceit. Also, it opened new doors to insurgencies for people that did not understand our original intentions. Also, the further events in Iraq, which makes us look like conquerors, not liberators, did not help our public appeal. So basically, the more troops you put into an area, the more you don't want to oppose that threat. If America keeps putting troops into an area that's not able to defend itself, who are they to oppose? Insurgency occurs. People will protect their right to choose what they believe is their right. So, what we should do is pull back military power, pull back funding, and let the Afghan people balance it out. Handle their own losses. For America should not have any more sacrifices for people that can take care of their own, such as the events in Bosnia that was presented within the presentation. Bosnia, which America was continuously trying to help, continuously trying to fund, Bosnia's crime rate is low. Bosnia's police and national defenses are up to par. All without American interests trying to intervene. Without a dependency, they are forced to cope what they already have. What we should do is allow them to take care of themselves so we don't take up the bill. In the end of the presentation that Rory or Mr. Stewart was speaking of, he made a very important saying or a phrase at the end which really moved me. It was, if we can do often less what we pretend, we can do much more than we fear. Meaning, stop pretending that we know all the answers and that we know everything that should be doing or everything that should be done, and give in to the actual fears and let the fears present themselves and instead of trying to hide from them, we may be actually able to solve them. We should not be afraid that everything in Afghanistan, of all the lives that were lost, were in vain. They weren't. It happened. We learned a lesson, as we did in Vietnam, trying to combat communism with capitalism, but this is not the same battle. We've shown that America can go to anywhere in the world, that if wrong is happening, we can suppress it. We can liberate the people that are being taken advantage of. But we have to learn that we should not be the suppressors. We should not have to do the same means of control as most of the dictatorships in the world have to. We should try to look upon the fears of what we might lose and try to find more solutions than trying to hide from them. Thank you.